Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Phil.
Hey guys, I'm Sam.
That's Sam. She just said that, and I agree. That's who that is. We're coming back to Rush. It's been a long time since we got to some Rush on the channel.
It's been a very long time. I was just saying to Phil, I feel like it's been at least a year, so I'm excited to check out some more stuff from them.
I don't know if it's been a year, but it's been a while.
Almost. It's been a long time.
We did 2112 was the last one. That was a pretty long video of ours, one of the longer ones that we've done on the channel.
Very long.
But it was really, really cool. It was like
Yes.
a full story on that one,
Yeah,
right?
I like that one a lot.
Sure, you big Rush fans, you know that. Don't have to tell you. And we've really enjoyed checking out Neil Peart in his solo work as well.
He's so crazy. He's so
Fire.
good. Yeah.
Killed it. And we've seen a couple live performances, done a couple of videos. Now we're coming back to a music video here in Time Stand Still. And how did we arrive at this one, Sam?
This is a special request from Richard.
Yeah, Richard made a request of the Bee Gees on the last one, and he loved it so much. He said it made his day.
And we loved hearing that.
And we love getting feedback like that. And so he came back and requested this one here, and as well as another one. So we got another one from Richard coming too. So really appreciate the support from Richard.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. And not just Richard, we appreciate every single one of you coming through, liking the video, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. Even if you just view our videos, we are grateful for everything. 175,000 subscribers that we just hit, which is mind-blowing, right?
Crazy. When we first started, we were like, not sure if we could even get 10,000 subscribers, and here we are. So
apparently you guys like hanging out with us, and we appreciate the company. So without further ado, let's get into more Rush. I really love the musicianship from this three-piece band from Canada, which we grew up in Canada, so not living there anymore, but we are Canadians. We are Canadian citizens. So we got Rush here representing the Canadians. Let's check it out.
Catch my breath before I start off again. Living on without a moment to spend, to pass an evening with a drink and a friend. I let my skin get too thin. I'd like to pause, no matter what I pretend. Like some pilgrim who loves to transcend, learns to live as if each step was a year.
Okay.
Time stand still. I'm not looking back, but I want to look around me now. Time stand still. See more of the people and the places that surround me now. Time stand still. Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Experience slips away.
Okay.
Experience slips away.
Get it, Neil.
Time stands still. I turn my face to the sun. Close my eyes. Let my defenses down. All those wounds that I can't get unwound.
Okay.
I let my past go too fast. No time to pause. If I could slow it all down, like some captain whose ship runs aground, I could wait until the tide comes around. Time stands still. I'm not looking back, but I want to look around me now. Time stands still. See more of the people and the places that surround me now. Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Make each impression a little bit stronger. Freeze this motion a little bit longer.
All right, we're going to freeze the motion right there. And so this one, I mean, it's so interesting because we saw Neil playing that drum solo, and he had the massive drum kit in that. And we're like, how the hell is he playing all this? It's just interesting now because I hear so many drum sounds, so much percussion going on, and so much vibrancy from that standpoint that you wouldn't maybe pick up on if you hadn't have seen it visually.
Yeah.
What he's capable of doing, you just think of a drummer as a drummer, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
But with Neil, he adds so much diversity in what he can bring with the sound because he's a legend,
so
right?
talented,
the GOAT, if not one of the GOATs. So anyways, very, very different sound from Rush.
Yeah, I like it though. Like, I feel like this has more of a popular, like, kind of pop. I don't want to call it, it's not pop, but more of like a mainstream feel to it.
This
like
is a progressive rock pop, if there ever was
like
one.
something that you like. This is to me like something you'd probably hear on the radio a lot or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really like the female backing vocal. I feel like it complements his main vocal very well in this.
Yeah, they got some backing vocals from Amy Mann on this one.
Yeah, she sounds great too.
I've never heard of her before.
No, me either.
But it's very sharp switch up when they get to that section with her, right? It sounds like they've got some synth throughout the song, but then when they get to that section there, I get a heavy, strong synth vibe.
That's like part of the chorus, right?
Yeah. It's a sharp shift though in the sound as a whole. It's this like introspective feeling, and it goes alongside with the rest of the song in terms of the lyrics.
Oh, yeah, the
pausing
whole...
life, and I made a joke about freeze this motion, but that's kind of making the most out of life and trying to capture the moments as best you can, right?
Yeah, I feel like the whole lyrical vibe of the song is very introspective of making like you said, making the most out of the moment, like being present. And I think he said in there something too like that he let his past go by too fast without like really soaking it up. So now he wants to pause the moment and take in his people and taking the people and the things around him.
Yeah, I really like Alex Lifeson's guitar work. I mean, the more I listen to him, the more I can see why he's so renowned. I really like the electric guitar work in this as well.
The
But anyways,
video is interesting too with them floating all over the screen.
Yeah, we'll talk about the video at the end. That's a whole different story of video work comparatively to what's happening today on music videos. But we'll talk about that at the end.
See more of the people and the places that surround me now. Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Make each impression a little bit stronger. Freeze this motion a little bit longer. The innocence slips away. The innocence slips away. Time stands still. Time stands still. I'm not looking back, but I want to look around me now. See more of the people and the places that surround me now. Time stands still. Summer's going fast, nights growing colder.
Okay.
Children growing up, old friends growing older. Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Experience slips away. Experience
Rush, Time Stand Still, just a little bit longer. And so, like you were saying, when we were wrapping up that pause, this video definitely is bare bones.
Yeah, but it still kept my interest because they were moving around so much that I feel like it was like still like visually captivating.
Yeah, I think it was just bare bones from the standpoint of the effects that they used, and it was just like they had an image like this here, right? And then they,
this is probably like the beginnings of cutouts and overlays.
Yeah, exactly. The layering is what I'm referring to, but it's just crazy when you think about it now, today, right?
How far video editing has come.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably make this myself at home, in a couple minutes now. But at the time, with technology, how far we've come, there's so much you can do with videos now. But I think the downside to that is it would take away from the music experience.
Yeah.
Right? With this, that didn't happen. You got to experience the greatness that Rush provides on a song. Yep. We talked about Neil.
It's like the music video was just like the added bonus, right?
Yeah. We talked about Neil and, his capabilities, and, you really got to see him playing in this. You weren't distracted by anything else in the background. You got to see him playing, and that went alongside seeing or hearing how epic, some of those drum fills and stuff are. Like I said, I really like the guitar work. Alex, though, I would say was the one that looked the same to me comparatively to some of the other stuff that we've done that's been older, where they've been older. Yeti looked really young, and Neil looked really young in this one to me. But Alex looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, I would agree with that. In general, though, I thought they all looked like, it definitely looked, even including Alex, a little bit younger. Yeah.
And it definitely had a Rush feel to it still. I know it was like a little maybe more pop ballad-ish feel, a little more commercial, but it still had that Rush recipe to it that we've heard. I mean, we're not experts on Rush thus far, but from what we have heard, I could pick it out, I think, at this point. If you ask me, just from some of the instrumental sections, it had that feel to it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I thought, like I said, it was very catchy, and I liked this song as a whole. I thought the messaging was really great, like a positive message, right? And just a friendly reminder that, there's important things to stop and smell. Sometimes it's important to stop and smell the roses sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, life can pass you by, right? Real quick. And as it said, kids are getting older, and your friends get older, and before you know it, it's...
Well, like someone told me today there's 117 days of 2024 left, and I was like, sorry, what?
That's right. Anyways, I enjoyed checking this one out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out some Rush with us. Yes. And if you did, you know what to do. You got to hit that like button for us, and you got to leave us a comment. Let us know what else you want to see from us in terms of Rush. You got to drop a thank you to Richard for getting us to get more Rush on the channel.
And thank you, Richard, for getting us to watch this, because this is great.
Yeah, agreed. And if there's anything else that you want to add, let us know. Like I said, if you want to come back tomorrow, we drop 2 more videos: music, comedy, sports, and history. Hopefully we see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys.